Is anybody here Polish? I thought that I thought I'd get a better reaction out of that. This is Chicago, isn't it? Like, there are a lot of Polish people here. Yeah, no, my last name is Polish. When people ask me what I am, which is not often because I look like this. If someone ever were to ask me what I am, I would say that I'm Mexican, which is, you laugh, but it's true. I am Mexican, my dad is Mexican. He looks a lot more brown than I am. I look like this because my mother is so white. Thank you, it's a classic. My mom is so white that when she had her 3 children, myself and my 2 younger siblings, she named all of us with the same initials so that she could, quote, get a good deal on monogramming. Of course, no one thought to tell her that the way to save the most money on monogramming is to not monogram at all. That's really a non-starter for her and LL Bean. No, I am Mexican. Thankfully, I've never been the subject of any sort of like negative racial rhetoric. My 2 younger siblings do look a bit more stereotypically Mexican than I do, and so they did unfortunately get some like comments about being Mexican when we were growing up. We grew up in sort of like a slightly conservative area in Connecticut. But the thing about racism in Connecticut, like a place that's that fancy, is that it's never like go back to where you came from. It's always like side-eye commentary about Montezuma's revenge. Because the only thing about Mexico that they know is going to $300 per night all-inclusive resorts. And so they're like, oh, I'm going to Cancun for spring break, better not drink any of that water. And then all their Instagram pictures are just them double fisting frozen margaritas. As if frozen margaritas are not made with ice, which is water. And perhaps it's because they've never had seasoned food before, but what do I know? But no, if we're being really honest, the only ice that Mexicans need to worry about? They're here, they're stateside. A couple of you did not get that. No, the ice is an institution. So yes, no, I'm Mexican, and I think the only way to tell, I think my brother's sort of like in between. You can tell whether or not he is or isn't Mexican depending on if he shaved his little baby stash earlier that day. Movember is very difficult for him. It's like Halloween is great, and then boom, racial profiling. He is a drug dealer though, so like, let me know. We love a stereotype. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much.